Ladies and gentlemen, a fourth experimental snapshot has been released for Minecraft 1.18 with further tweaks to the brand new worlds generation. My name is Sliced Lime and I'm here, as always, to give you a look at these changes. Let's start with biome placement. A few of the changes to biome placement from the previous snapshot, experimental snapshot 3, have been dialed back a bit. That includes biome placement being smoother and less noisy again, which once again reduces the amount of microbiomes and thin stripes of biomes. Placements have also been tweaked to reduce the amount of biomes in very stark contrast ending up right next to each other. Badlands and deserts are now larger, terracotta bands go higher, and trees and grass in wooded badlands start at higher elevations. Swamp placement has been tweaked a bit so they are less likely to extend far out from the coastline, and rivers in swamps tend to be shallower. Surface generation changes. Stone shores now sometimes generate layers of gravel, diorite, andesite, or granite. Stony peaks now sometimes generate layers of gravel, granite, andesite, or calcite, so that's a brand new way of getting good quantities of calcite. The number of diorite, andesite, and granite blobs on the surface have been reduced, which should make stone surfaces look more uniform. The surface freezing feature has been removed for hot biomes, and the altitude for snow layers has been raised, which means a lower risk for the surface being frozen over in inappropriate places like jungle trees covered in snow. The previous snapshot listed a change that supposedly made snowy slopes have fewer dirt blocks. This snapshot now claims to have properly done that change. There are changes to the terrain shape as well in this version. Extreme Hills terrain has been made more extreme, and the placement of shattered terrain and extreme hills in general has been tweaked to make it fit in better with the terrain. Rivers have been tweaked as well. They're slightly wider, and the likelihood of rivers being cut off and turning into steep dry gorges in mountainous terrain has been reduced, and the rivers will now instead either carve a fjord through a mountain range, or the terrain will resemble a saddle between peaks. More temple structure tweaks have also made their way into this snapshot. Desert temples now tend to be partially buried, and both the jungle temples and desert temples no longer generate on water. Let's end with some ore distribution tweaks. There's now more iron. It's still in the same places, so either go caving or climb a mountain to find iron, but the amount of iron you can find in those places has been increased. The distribution of copper has also changed, with copper now generating in larger blobs in dripstone caves. If you want to mine a lot of copper, you can now both look for dripstone caves and for large copper veins. And that's it for the changes in this experimental snapshot. If you want to play this version, there's a guide in the official post and also in my video about the first experimental snapshot, so check out those links. You can also leave feedback directly to the development team in the Reddit thread and on the Minecraft feedback site. As with the previous experimental snapshots, you're watching some beautiful footage of shaders made using a modded version of Minecraft 1.17. I'm not going to help you get shaders for the experimental versions, but you can still spam the comments for that if you want. All comments help the video in the YouTube algorithm, so I appreciate it. If you found this video enjoyable, then please do boop that like button, and then maybe you'd also enjoy another of my videos, like this one. Alright. No. Dude! They should be here at the town square ready for sexy times on my order.